Me, okay, I'm live, y'all. I am not a lawyer, y'all. And I know y'all like, Quiz, what the fuck are you saying? I'm not gonna start on it right off the top of the gate, but just know I am not a lawyer. I have to say that probably a couple of times in this video. So we're gonna start from the very top. Now y'all know a girl been gone for a little minute. Mind you, they have been trying to cancel. Let's start off with Next. They've been trying to cancel Next channel for the longest, right? But at the same time, Next fell in the hole. So it's gonna be a little hard. I'm trying to see. I was trying to give it a little moment to see if he was gonna climb out of the hole and return back to YouTube. But apparently, once you fall in the black hole, you can't get out the black hole. It's an endless pit, and we're gonna hope that he get through this because he does not deserve this mess. His anger is validated. Were his actions 100% validated? Considering that they were actions based off of anger, I'm gonna say we can give him a little play, just a little bit, not a lot. I also know I'm just saying I'm not a lawyer because I have very bad taste in YouTube creators. Very bad taste in YouTube creators. I never. A, I'm not problematic. B, I don't really search for negativity. So most of the time, if I don't know my favorite YouTubers are so toxic. Oh. So apparently Salon was stealing people work. Now y'all know I love me some Salon. I tell everybody go watch that man. Was he not straight? That's not the problem. That's not what it's about. This is about his work, which he posts, was kind of found out he probably stealing. And then he had the audacity to call somebody else out for using his work. You're not gonna say stealing. Stealing, you can't steal on YouTube. That's how I feel. Like you can't steal on YouTube. It's for everybody to use at some point or another, you know. But just in case, we're gonna call it stealing. It's a little stealing going on. And because I want to give y'all the snow bunny is the same privilege I get a chocolate bunny. You know what I'm saying? I want to be. Now, I went on a hex. I did. Apparently, it's a lot going on. We need to talk about it. There's a lot going on. We need to talk about it, y'all. Um, Ethan, he worried about Trisha Paytas being broke. I don't know. It's giving me. It's giving me. It's giving. Even though it's giving me. He's worried about her. Even though everybody's like, "Oh, he's so worried about her." It's also giving me maybe frenemies vibes. Views are going down too, so maybe y'all need to, you know, you trying to see where her headspace is and see if y'all can, revive frenemy. The T channels have gotten to the point where we have nothing to talk about. We have nothing to talk about. We gonna go dig in the past. And what they gonna dug up the past. It got dug up so much that James Charles decided to make a video saying that wasn't it. And even though the person in question, because they're young, so I ain't gonna say their names, even though they super popular and everybody knows who the hell they is, was making it seem like, oh, he was just trying to bully her and he was just trying to talk to the girl that was the oldest. But check this out. Let's check this out. Y'all want to hear something funny? If James Charles was all up on this child and all up in his face, oh my God, what's your favorite book? Your favorite movie? Oh my God, girl, just tell me more about yourself. Then the narrative would have been different. It would have still been a narrative, but it would have been this girl being whatever for 4 minutes. They would have still found a way to make James Charles be this bad guy. Oh my God, look at him. He's got her hand on his shoulder. Why is he so close to her? Does he know how old she is? She's young. He can't be that close. Give her space. Cringe. That's what they would have said. Being cringe. Just being cringe. So, I guess Becky scammed us. She scammed us. She scammed the people. And I said she scammed us because I am subscribed to her channel. So she scammed us. In a sense. She didn't scam me because I didn't donate, but she scammed us. Because when you become a fan, we don't become individuals. They don't know our name. They don't know who we is. We become a whole. So if she scams one fan, then she scammed them all. And then she had the nerve to say, and because she responded to some of the messages the motherfuckers was leaving. Like somebody asked for their money back. She was like, "What? I don't even know who donated to me. Ha 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 ha. You could be lying to get some money, considering that you lied about what you was using the funds from." And then this snow bunny had the motherfucking audacity to get on a motherfucking camera, make a motherfucking video, and she said, I quote, I used some of that GoFundMe money for my living expenses. Oh, sweetie, you do know how many of your fans are struggling to make it day to day, and they thought you was getting your car fixed, and now you over here lying to them. I used it for my day to day expenses. And then the bills you got to name off, baby, you could live without that shit. You could live without it. Because according to you, you've been sitting up in the crib not going no motherfucking place any motherfucking way. So the fact that she was taking this money that people gave you, it's weird. Because she was like, to somebody, she was like, oh my God, you guys never liked me. You guys used the money. What? What do you want from me? And I'm like, whoa, pump your brakes. And then another one. Wait, don't worry. Becky just went with you. She was like, I don't know what you guys want from me. I have to sweetie, what the fuck do you mean? And then she tells somebody else $2,000 wasn't enough to fix her car. But $2,000 was enough for you to live off of. To pay your rent, to pay your bills, to pay everything. That's what you did. And then you only took $250 and did what you said. Not even including the fact that nobody even talked about the motherfucking Instagram post when she said the car was fixed. I think that's what pissed me off the most. Because there's an Instagram post where she said the car was motherfucking fixed. And she thanked everybody for donating. So not only did you lie, you lied twice and you didn't even care. I just like, So now I'm back on to the next thing. Now everybody's rejoicing because Next is canceled, right? Everybody's like, yeah, go Next. He canceled. I told him. They might even been popping the ass for the camera. Which led me over to where we need to go. No, don't worry. We better go. I'm about to take you down the rabbit hole. It's a deep rabbit hole, and I'm not gonna do too many videos on the channel from the man. On his channel, his name is BX Beast Boy. That's his name. Now, before I get on to Beast Boy, because I can't go off Next straight into Beast Boy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go off Next into somebody named Sevilla G. She's British. I said it myself. It's because at some point or another, if you watch FFG, then you know that all she does is sit there and just look at the video. And it gets to the point where you start feeling like maybe you need to, like, fuck that. You could just go watch the video and have this half-ass commentary that she giving. You could literally go to her channel and do the same shit. Because she's not saying shit, really. So, and I don't know, because she literally, like, basically spent the whole video talking about she didn't really know nothing. And it was like, okay, so you decided to do this video and you wouldn't do not a drop of fucking research? That kind of annoyed me. I did listen to the whole video because I wanted to see if she was going to at least hit a point. And all the points she was hitting was she didn't know shit, which was annoying as fuck. She was like, I don't know who these people are. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know what's going on. And it's like, okay, well, if you don't know what's going on, why didn't you do the research before cutting your camera on? And then not only did you cut your camera on, you watched this shit and you was like, I'm gonna post this, knowing you ain't said shit. You basically just came on fucking camera and did the same goddamn thing that FFG does to CB. I'm just like, CB. I'm like, that's pretty much what happened. So, then I watched Drama Queen, KWEEN, talk about how the meanest trend on TikTok is, people saying they don't appreciate their bodies. Did somebody else take that and snip it up and say that um their body was perfect? And she did make a point, like, if you have to put down somebody else to validate yourself, then maybe you have, maybe you need to look with this side and make sure, you love yourself as much as you claiming that you love yourself. Then, she was saying how the response was going to be that people was only doing it because everybody else did it, so it shouldn't be no problem. And then she said, what are you, a sheep? And then I thought about what my mama used to say when we would give her that same response, like, oh my God, I don't see what the problem is. Everyone's doing it. And my mom's answer was always, well, if everybody jumped off a fucking bridge, you jumping off a bridge. And I know what you're thinking. In your brain, you're being petty and you want to say, yeah, I most definitely am jumping off a bridge. But let's be smart here. You know you're not really going to jump off a bridge. If you see 6 people jump off a fucking bridge and they're dying, you're not jumping off a bridge. Let's just be smart. Because if you think about it, if we literally saw people jumping off a fucking bridge and we decided to jump off that fucking bridge, then we would be that movie. Remember that movie? You don't want to be that movie. So don't be that movie. Motherfuckers in the comments gonna be like, what movie? What movie? So then, why is this video title? So now finally we is here. We is gonna talk about why this video, because now I gotta go back. I got some videos that I really gotta watch. Like, I gotta watch this Bestie Picks. I gotta watch that. I didn't watch that one. I literally skipped that. But I'm gonna go back because it's got Jarvis in it. But anyway, so this is the reason I'm a lawyer. Not I'm a lawyer. So the people in court is Green is not Nick, right? Versus the Dropout Gang. Now, I don't know all the characters in the Dropout Gang. All I know is Snowy Joe and his friend who responded to the video. Right? So let's talk about it. So apparently, Green is not Nick is made a video about Snowy Joe. And in the video, he said, he basically, I guess he basically said he was trying to be a comedian, but he was just all the jokes were missing their mark. That's what the fuck he said. That's not the words he said, but I'm babying the fat for you. I'm putting it on a spoon so you can eat it, okay? He said that it was not that it was missing its mark. Now he gave plenty of examples of how this was missing the mark. Now his friend decided that he was gonna respond, right? Not the one with a lot of followers, but the one with the little followers. And in this video, his friend says that Nick Green is not Nick, is doing this for views. That's why he made this video and he's trying to tear down his friend's image. Now, let's talk about some of these videos that was played within this thing. If you go somewhere and you make fun of people, I need to go. Don't worry. I'm putting my lawyer cap on. I'm just letting y'all know I got my lawyer cap in the background, but I don't know if Snowy Joe has a good case. So I'm not actually trying to cut because the friend thinks that Green is not Nick is trying to cancel him. So that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to get him a reduced sentence. But according to the work that I've seen from the channel and the fact that he thinks a simple interaction is seeing somebody on the phone, and this is what this is what the dude, Snowy Joe's friend, was trying to say as a simple reaction. Hello? Someone on the phone, and you see, can I ask you a question? You're already being rude. That's the first fucking thing. You're being rude as fuck. You see a phone up to this motherfucker's ear, and then you ask, "Can I ask you a question?" Now it wasn't like she didn't answer it, because she answered it. She said no. She said, "No, you cannot answer me. You cannot ask me a question." That's what she said. You know, you cannot ask me no question. I want to hear it. Now, man, so after she said no, he kept asking her, "Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?" Even though he did not move, he followed her. He basically was like, "Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?" But he didn't say it loud. So because he didn't move, does that make it wrong? Does that make it right? No, it makes it wrong. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. He was wrong. Like, she answered the question the first time. Can I ask you a question? No. Can I ask you a question? Like, so it's a little hard for me to be like, But don't worry. I've got my lawyer hat. I put it on. I'm gonna go investigate. So then I went over there because I said we was slowly gonna make our way up to BX Beast Boy, right? Who made this video about this other YouTuber called Will Stream News, right? And in this video, he basically accused. No, he didn't accuse. Let me just take that back. He did not accuse. Okay. He did not accuse. Let me take that back. He showed proof. Because, YouTube loves showing proof. He showed proof that this person in question is not a good guy. He's a bad guy. That's what I'm going to say about that. He's a bad guy. Not only is he a bad guy, he's a bad guy who brought the victim on and bullied them in front of millions. Was it in front of millions? I don't know. Don't quote me. I might be overdoing it. But then I kind of found out. So of course, I had to investigate. Not too much investigation because like I said, I'm a lawyer. I'm trying to see whose side I want to be on. But right now, I'm on BX. I'm on BX Beast Boy side right now. No, back to Salon, because I know y'all like to quiz. How did you make a bad choice about Salon? Well, come to find out, like I said, Salon was stealing people's work. And I'm a little confused, but that's not what we're finna talk about. When I talk about someone stealing work no more, that hurt my feelings, and I just don't know where to go. I don't know how to feel. It just feels like every time I start watching YouTube, I need to start vetting motherfuckers, doing a background check, making sure you was never in no controversy, make sure you was never shady as fuck, make sure you wasn't a thief, make sure you wasn't racist. Even okay, so Steven Crowder. I remember, because okay, now this is the thing. I was watching Steven Crowder. When I was watching Steven Crowder, he hadn't sold his soul. Since I started watching him, he done sold his soul a couple of motherfucking times for the bag. This motherfucker was off. How do you go from being for the black people to all of a sudden being against every fucking thing about this black? In the middle of the night, creeping through the dark. Nigga, you look black at night. I'm sorry, don't cancel me. I'm sorry. But just think about it, when you're standing outside, y'all like squeeze, you really finna like keep going with it. But I can't help it because it's in my brain and I'm thinking about it and I can't, and I gotta say it. So when you're standing outside and it's dark as fuck outside until you cut your light on. It's dark. You can't see nobody. Everybody black in the dark. Even if you white in real life. And when we cut our fucking arms, we all bleed red fucking blood. So the simple fact of the matter is that they still want to just beat the black folks down. It's just the little chocolate bunnies down. It's just so bad. So that's what we're watching right now. Like, he's about to get exposed. And then my next video that I made after this, oh my goodness, because I was watching Joy Sparkle. I used to watch Joy Sparkle. And okay, so I watched a couple of let me take that back. So the videos that I watched about Joy Sparkle, no, her whole channel was just drama related. Daddy Family 05 or some bullshit, who was beating on his kids, the parents was beating on the kids, woo, and the kids ended up taken away. I was watching her because of that. And then something didn't sit right with me when it came to her. Something just didn't sit right with me when it came to her. And I couldn't figure out what it was, but like I said, I'm not a judging person. I don't judge people. So if you want to be a dirty, stanky, disgusting person, That's your life. I can only go by the persona that you give me offline, and the persona that you give me offline is that you was this decent, well groomed person who doesn't want to see the bad in people and want to call out people for their shitty behavior. Then I'm gonna watch it. But if you yourself are doing shitty behavior while trying to call out people for doing shitty shit, just know the other motherfuckers is gonna come for that. Yeah. So now that I know that there's some the motherfuckers coming for, nah, I ain't talking about no little come for. See, when motherfuckers ain't got no information, see, this is the thing. When motherfuckers come for you and they ain't got that much fucking information, then they can only make like a 30-minute video or 20 motherfucking minute video. But when they make two motherfucking videos, not, we're not talking about different people. We're talking about one motherfucking person that made 2 fucking hour videos about you. 2, not 1, but they made 2, and both of them motherfuckers is 2 fucking hours. You, my friend, have not just crossed the line. You are messy and dirty all at the same time, because that means that you left a trail of dead bodies and bullshit in your wake, and you didn't even care. But I am a lawyer, and I'm about to go in here. I don't know. Did Will Smith lie? Let's think about it. Did Will Smith expose himself? All he said was that when wifey was going around, adopting, blessing blessing people that's supposed to come to her. They came to her for guidance with the caddy. He was out there, slanging the slang to other chicks, Can't be mad about that. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Y'all, excuse. Why are you so shy? I don't know. Shane Dawson didn't learn anything. Let me just put that out there. I thought he did. I did. First of all, I'm a real Shane Dawson fan. Some people I'm just weird with it altogether. Like, I'm a fan of certain people. I'm not subscribed to their channels, and I watch their content. But after a while, I get to a point where, like, if the content is like boring, I'm gonna need somebody like Elijah. I know you hear me. After a while, I'm gonna need somebody to break it down for me, put it in slow-mo terms. I don't have to be having time to listen to you ramble. You ain't saying shit. Is there any deepness in this? Not saying he ain't got no deepness in it. It's just that you watch some people's content, and it's just like, is there a point? Is there a point? I know y'all probably watching this video like, Squeeze, is there a point in this video? Yes! Did you know these beats was popping off? This shit just popped off. So long, just went, huh? Well, it's probably been a minute now. I don't know. I didn't check no dates. Like I said, I was going hard. I'm just not talking about BX Beast Boy because these topics, it's like, we gotta talk about it. And I know y'all like Squeeze. Why do you say that Nance can't crawl out of this black hole that he been fell into? Because Nance fell for too many traps. Simple. Next fell for too many traps, and they used that shit against him. When Next did that live, and he had that Nazi Marilyn Beery on, whatever, and he drew the squassia, and he just was doing stuff that just made it where, definitely since, okay, basically, what I'm saying is it's a color thing. This is chocolate snow bunnies, and it's the little snow bunnies over here, right? And it's the little snow bunnies over here. It's all the snow bunnies against the snow bunnies, and sooner or later, he had to understand that the snow bunnies was going to come together and make it seem as if he was oppressing them. Because you have to think about it. There has to be a reason the mass flagging works. Because majority, 9 times out of 10, majority of all the people that, not all of them, but some of them were chocolate snow bunnies. And all they was, if enough of one race says you oppress them, you're gone. It's a wrap. And it's like, how do you come back from that? How do you show that you were not oppressing a group of people? Making them feel less than. Making them feel as if YouTube was not a safe place. How do you go? How do you come back from that? I feel like he was playing a dangerous game. Not saying he wasn't winning, because at the end of the day, he was winning. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I can't help but think that, did he feel like his WP was supposed to cover him? I was supposed to have a piece of paper so I could write it down. I'm trying to know what the hell I'm talking about. Was supposed to shield him in a sense. And I don't understand, because a part of me is like, didn't he understand that? Didn't he know that they were keeping records just like he was keeping records, and that sooner or later that they were going to send it? Because first, Elijah, why the fuck am I competing with you? You must want me to put you off. Because he had to know that they was keeping record like he was keeping record, and that sooner or later, first of all, the problem is YouTube is a system. It's not a person. I feel like everybody thinks YouTube is a fucking person. Yes, a person fucking created it, but it's a fucking system. So at the end of the day, it's not the fact that they it's the fact that they said he oppressed them. It's the fact that he said he didn't give a fuck. It's the fact that the system looked at the shit that they sit there and it was like, hey, they got a point. Now, I'm only saying that they said that he got a point because I'm not gonna like people, what the fuck you saying they got a point? They got a point. How they got a point? Let me know. Well, they got a point because, think about it. Because apparently, 2 weeks ago, they were supposed to be coming back to YouTube, right? But then all of a sudden, they flagged those channels. So the only thing at this point that, I understand that Nick doesn't want to hide and he wants to stand up and fight. But look, baby, I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down. I'm gonna need you to sit the fuck down, make you a new fucking channel. Not post that bitch any motherfucking where. So send it to me. Send it to me. Cause number one fan. No, it's Chris. Well, if you were number one fan, what the fuck was you when the shit was happening? Hey. I wasn't on YouTube at the time. I was over there. I was over there looking at butterflies and shit, like, oh, this is so cute. And I heard the drama, but I was like, oh, these butterflies are so cute. I can't stop looking at them. And then not only was I looking at the butterflies, y'all know the volcano had went off, and I don't even know if it's still running. But last time I checked, it was still running, and I was looking at them them cut flames, and I was like, ooh. And my brain was like, Tequise, you don't want to get burned by those flames. And then my brain accentuated, took that and changed it into, ooh, Cause first of all, if you think about it, everybody is violating terms. Goldie, she over there violating terms. When was the last time she did a weigh-in? You know, by asking that, everybody at some rate is doing a lot of bullying. A lot of fucking bullying is going on. The only reason I can't really get involved in the bullying is because I'm not following nobody on Twitter. So I can't get involved in the drama because I just, what you gonna do, add me? Because I'm not adding nobody back. So that's that. I just cannot believe this madness. And then it's like, okay, so just because at the end of the day, at the end of the motherfucking day, everybody like, oh, Real Stream News is he got proven not innocent. How the fuck did he get proven not innocent? Somebody the fuck let me know. Because this motherfucker got on live with this young lady and he was like, oh, tell him I didn't do that. And she's like, I don't know. I said no. And then I said no again. And then he just kept going and I was just like, do whatever. She's literally fucking crying, and so at the end, he's like, oh my God, this is my job, this is my livelihood, just let me talk about this, and now she's scared, because at the end of the day, when this fucking camera go off, she's gonna be in this room with this man alone. A woman is never stronger than a fucking man, no matter fucking what. Definitely when a man feels backed up in a fucking corner, It's like a fucking spot. It's like they could go fucking crazy and kill you. You want to stay alive. Now I am in defensive mode, protecting. I gotta defend myself. I gotta protect myself because at the end of the day, she did say she wanted to be there. Because at the end of the day, it's one thing for you never. First of all, she never been with a man. She kept saying I never liked this. You like this, and this motherfucker kept trying to make this shit be go on like he is not a. But excuse me, people. I know y'all gonna be like, Squeeze, did you gonna say it? No, but he is a, and he did a, and he was guilty, and he been out the rap folks like, and it's a couple videos where they say, and he always petty, and he know it. So I don't know why he ain't been canceled. But if he was black, but if he was a chocolate snow bunny, I'm not saying if he was black, but if he was a chocolate snow motherfucking bunny, all the motherfucking salon, why you ain't covered this shit? I don't know, like Squeeze, maybe this was a long time ago and there's why salon ain't covered it. But this was just a year ago. This was the event itself was 3 years ago. But it just got talked about a year ago. When he brought Shorty on camera to try to cover up and say that he wasn't a bad guy, why he was a bad guy, because she's on camera crying and she's like, everyone's saying it is because baby girl, it is. It is what you think it is. And the funny thing is, like BX to point out, it's not her who says that that's what it looks like. It's him who says that's what it looks like. So if the man that did the action takes the action and interprets it in his mind as a bad action, then why the fuck is he sitting here like, no, just tell the people I didn't do it? And she's like, and I know you're like, Squeeze, what do you mean? Well, she said he didn't do it. Well, you got to remember, she was looking for a job. A. She was looking for a job, so she needed income. That's the first fucking thing. B. This is, like she said too many motherfucking times that A, she was a motherfucking lesbian. Y'all like, Squeeze, how you go to B and then start over A? Because this B right here, it got its own ABC. And this B, A, she said she wasn't into fucking dudes. That's the first fucking thing. B, she told him that she had been before. C, she said no twice. How many times I gotta say no? And when you're thinking about your life and you want to stay alive, of course you're gonna be like, you know what? I want to live. I want to get up and walk out this room. 3, C, if you didn't do what you say you did, why the fuck were you running from the police in the car talking about the shit, knowing you was motherfucking wrong? I'm just saying. I've always sometimes be feeling like YouTube is just like a place where I'm starting to feel like it just goes to God die. But on another note, on the chocolate bunnies, because I'm gonna make talk about the chocolate bunnies, and I'm gonna end this here. Apparently, Lauren and Lowell, they broke up. And he went back with the girlfriend, the side chick. But she the side chick because they ain't divorced, so she the side chick. He got back with the side chick, right? Elijah, hold on, y'all. Could you go check on the news in the microwave? Could you go check on the news in the microwave so I can break our plate when I'm almost done? So they went back together. They got back together. And not only did they get back together, she pregnant again. Now, what is the problem with her getting back with him? She in love with him. A, he married. B, he broke up with her after she had the first miscarriage, which should. But then I guess so, because after that she had his name tattooed on her arm. I don't understand. So you contend with being another female?
I think it's done.
I wanted to be her lawyer, but once I got through, and the simple fact of the matter is Lauren hasn't said anything, so I think I'm gonna have to hit Lauren up like, look, Mommy, I'm not a lawyer, but I am a lawyer, and I can't be here for you. So,
I think it's done.
With that being said, I'm about to go and fix our plates because what I was waiting on is done. And like I said, I am not done. I am sitting up here. I listen. Most of the YouTube channels that I like, Salon, his videos are fucking short. BX Beast Boy is for adults. If you're a kid, I'm not saying go over there because maybe maybe you're not looking for the facts. Maybe you're looking for a couple of lies. You're looking for some extra shit that motherfuckers just can't give you. Right? You're like, really, please. But I'm just saying, BX Beast Boy, he gives it. He's a little raw. If you're not, hard cut, and I don't know, niggas not green and BX Beast Boy. I just feel like BX Beast Boy is like, I'm a grown ass man. I'm gonna play with these kids. And Nick is not green. It's more like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I'm gonna tell you how it is. So we pros and cons decide, hey, and he does not do a lot of screaming. Neither one does screaming. But I'm just saying, because most of the time when you get somebody that gives it to your head, is like, I think that's why I was attracted to Nick, because he didn't do a lot of screaming. He said his points. He didn't do a lot of cussing. It was just like, okay, give me your points without sticking on that point and move the fuck on. That's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to keep. I'm gonna need the commentary to keep flowing, and I'm gonna need you at some point or another to not hit me with a dead zone. And that's good. Not only that, next could fucking draw. Like, come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. We can do it. Give Next his channel back. Y'all like, really twist. Yes! That man can fucking draw. Oh my god. I'm about to start buying YouTube clothing so y'all can fucking see. Like, his shit is fucking legit. I'm gonna buy his clothing and I'm gonna buy some of these fucking haters' clothing, and I'm just gonna compare the quality of his clothing to the quality of their fucking clothing. And y'all gonna be like, damn, girl, he puts out money in for the money. Yeah. So, YouTube, I know you're gonna watch this video. So, or, hit me up and like pinpoint it for me so I could, somebody hit me up and just pinpoint me why, like what made it go through. That's all I want to know. Like, he said he was mass flagged, but it's more to it, because first of all, it's a fucking system. And even if he is mass fucking flagged, if the shit don't add up, even if everybody's saying the same fucking thing, if the shit don't add up and the shit don't stir up to make the color that it's supposed to make for the fucking system, then the system isn't gonna let it through. So basically, they was throwing some shit in that pot. I don't want to know what the fuck is in the pot. And with that being said, your girl is out. It's your girl, Pretty Petty Tuck Quiz, aka Blackout T, aka Tweet Jones, and I know you're tired of me getting my intro wrong. It's been almost 2 fucking years. What the fuck I'm doing? What the fuck I been? Okay, I got that all wrong. Y'all got it. Y'all fix it.